Hello friends, in this chess video we are going to learn a most deadly trap in bishop opening. The bishop's opening is a solid choice for white, but it can also lead to some tricky traps for black. We are going to learn T-trap today, so let's start. This trap starts with e4, e5 and then bishop c4, which is known as bishop's opening. Naturally black plays nc6 and then we did not respond naturally. We play pawn f6, which looks some tricky for black. Black thinks anyway he is getting free pawn and captures the pawn, which is the accepted line. Here we play pawn d4 and control the center. At this position black has three options: knight f6, queen h4 for early attack and pawn d6. We will look on them all variations one by one. First of all, look at the queen h4, which is the most popular move in this position. Then we just simply move king f1. Here you are thinking that here castle is destroyed and also king is exposed. But this is a trap for black. The black plays knight f6 attacking the e4 pawn. But we play knight f3 attacking the queen. Black plays queen g4 to keep protection on the pawn by his queen. Then we play pawn h3 attacking the queen. Again black plays queen g3 to keep defend on the pawn by his queen. We play knight c3 simply to defend the e4 pawn. Most popular move for black is bishop b4 in this position to attack on the knight, but then we attack his queen by playing knight e2, and then black has only option queen g6 to protect his queen. We simply captures the undefended pawn and again attack the queen by our knight. Since the black is getting a free pawn on center by his queen and also his queen is in under attack by our knight. So he captures the center pawn by his queen.
Then we kick out the bishop to trap the queen by moving pawn c3.
But here bishop d3 is a simple trap for the queen. Here you win the queen in the game. Let's look at the another variation, which is knight f6. The knight is attacking the pawn and we simply defend it by playing knight c3. Here black plays mostly bishop b4 pinning the knight. Okay, we play knight e2 to defend it. Black captures the e4 pawn as it is left undefended, and aleo it increases the pressure on the c3 knight.
Then we play rook f1 and then knight captures on c3 as black normally do after recapture with our pawn. Black has to save his bishop on e7 square. Here we have a bishop attacking on the black's weakest square, which is f7. Also we have a rook which is attacking on the same square. Our knight is also in a great position and our queen is also ready to join the game. Here we can simply win the game. Here we have a one more method to do this. First we can sacrifice our bishop. We take black pawn from our knight. Here let's take an example. Let's say black plays bishop f6 and then we play knight h5. Let's say black plays rook f8. If black know the checkmate, black moves king g8 to protect the checkmate. Here we have a simple checkmate on g7 square, but we have to eliminate this f6 bishop first. So we can do this by sacrificing our rook. Here black has to recapture by his queen because there is a simple checkmate on g7 square. Then we can simply capture queen with our knight, and here we win the queen and can simply win the game. Let's look at the another variation. What if black moves pawn d6? Here you can see the f4 pawn of black is left undefended, so we can capture it by our bishop and have a powerful center control. Here black tries to break this center and move knight f6 attacking the e4 pawn. We simply defend it by knight c3. Let's say black and white develop our pieces normally. Here we cannot castle because of bad pawn structure on the king side. To castle on queen side we play queen e2. Most of the players play bishop g4 to pin the knight and also to over the defend on d4 square. We castles on queen side and also we have a rook defending our pawn. Black plays pawn h6 to prevent the attacks by our bishop. Now our idea is to control the center. So first of all we have to kick out this bishop. We play pawn h3 then pawn g4. Now we can simply attack black by playing pawn e5. Here black has no option instead of recapture by pawn. We recapture by our pawn, then we have a rook attacking on the queen and have a pawn attacking on the knight. Black has only option to protect both, which is knight d7. Here I have a one more puzzle for you. Here you can win this d7 knight. I give you a hint, you can win this knight by sacrificing your pawn. Answer this puzzle in comment section below and watch this video to learn more this type of traps and subscribe me for more traps.